Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's first live stream, Patty, of 2024.
I know. It seems like forever since we've done one.
I know.
I'm out of sync.
And we are, I don't feel like I should be running this thing because we're doing it jointly with Kevin and Nancy, who are finally out of their van.
Finally, our first live stream too.
Yeah.
How's it going? You guys, you have a good time on your big adventure?
We did.
We've had a great time.
Yeah, but we're glad to be out of the van.
Oh, I bet.
It was a lot of very close together
Close
time.
quarters, isn't it?
I think almost 8,000 miles in 2 months.
Wow.
So yeah, we covered some territory.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, we just watched your video this morning. You were still in
Awesome.
Arizona,
Yeah.
so
Christmas time.
Yeah, we're about a month behind on what we're actually doing. So
Okay.
obviously that was like our Christmas time. So
Sure.
yeah, we skipped a couple weeks around Christmas and New Year's. We didn't put any videos out, so it got me a little behind, but
I think it'll probably close up by the
Yeah.
time we're ready to come back home.
yep, for sure. Soon there'll be videos of the Keys.
yeah, I'm looking forward to those.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Well, we got a few people coming in. I see Jared is here. Welcome, Jared. Hope you're doing
Hello.
well. Susan's here from New Horizons. And Jonathan from Tree Talker the Traveler. In fact, we're going to talk about Jonathan here in a little bit when we get into some of the events coming on, because Jonathan is coming to Happy Acres.
Yes.
Yes.
A big part of one of the big events. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it looks like we got on our end, I don't know what yours is showing. Maybe it shows the same thing. I'm showing 21, 23.
I don't see any of that.
We don't see any of that.
No, that's all right, though. I trust you.
So,
It's probably better that way.
Jerry, you do need to come up this year. If nothing else, even if you don't stay,
Oh,
you just need to
Hi, Mark.
come up. Mr. Milinarski is in the house.
Oh,
Dipping my toes, says
Yeah.
hi, Steve Whelan.
Hi, Adam.
Hey, Adam from Florida is here.
Hi, Adam.
yeah,
Bill.
very cool.
Hi, Bill.
Bill Porter's in the house. You guys know Bill and Val. They've camped
Mhm.
with
Yeah,
us.
sure do. Hey, Bill. Hey, Val.
Yep.
In fact,
Nice.
I was thinking about Bill earlier today, and Val, because I was thinking we need to get the laundry room decorated.
I know. I have a whole box of fun stuff, and most of it they gave me. Some of it they gave me, so I definitely need to get all that stuff hung up this year.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
it's on
Jim.
my list. My list is long.
Jim Kuzman's
Mr.
here.
Jim Kuzman's here.
Kuzman.
He's the guy that keeps our podcast going. A lot of people, if you listen to our podcast, you know Jim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Susan says they have reservations already for
Yeah.
Yep.
2024
Yep.
Happy Acres.
I
So,
saw she sent me, or she did a post on Instagram, I think, and let me know. So yeah, she is coming to the content creator camp out.
yeah, that's going to be fun. Brenda Hess says,
Oh,
hello.
lot 40.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Brenda. Hopefully the
Know
real
about
one
lot 40.
Oh, golly.
Yep.
All right. Well, should we go ahead and get started? And
Let's get started.
So big things going on this year
Big
at Happy
doings.
Acres.
Big
So
doings.
Angie, I'll let you kind of start this off, you and Kevin.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, we've been, when I say we, I mean me, have been planning and trying to put together lots of these events early in the season, because typically it's a little slower during the beginning of the season. And I really want to get people in there so, they can get hooked. So that's my plan, ultimately, full transparency.
Right.
But yeah, so we have lots of stuff planned, and we're starting out strong with the Cinco de Mayo weekend, that first weekend in May, which we did last year too, which is a huge success. I just looked online, and there's a few cabins left and a couple 30 amp sites. That's it. That's all that.
Wow.
So it's pretty much booked that first weekend, which is crazy.
And that weekend last year was amazing.
It was fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
So fun.
we had a lot of fun. And so anyone who's already coming, or if maybe somebody wants to add in, what types of things you got planned this year for that weekend?
So Friday night is actually going to be the big fiesta. The 6 on James is doing the food again, same as last year, bringing some yummy margaritas for us to try. But yeah, we're just going to have a big party. Probably have some piñatas.
Nice.
Oh,
You know,
I
that kind of
forgot
stuff.
about the pinata
Pinata.
last year.
Yep. Remember, it was a camper. It was shaped like a camper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's Friday night.
And that's included, right? If you have a
Yes.
campsite. Yep.
And I think that's, probably one of the reasons why that weekend filled up so fast. And when we had that Black Friday deal.
Black Friday sale, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a really good deal for anybody that got in on that. But
I've heard of campgrounds having like free food at the end of the season as a thank you. You guys actually get
That's how we kick it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get this party started.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And I mean, I don't know. I know I have videos on social media from last year. That spread was no joke.
Oh,
So 6 did not disappoint for sure.
It was amazing.
I thought, didn't you think it was just going to be, in my head, when we said a taco party,
Just tacos.
I envisioned some shells, some beef, lettuce, tomatoes, and maybe some sour cream if we were lucky.
Yeah, that's not how Marty rolls.
No, this was a full blown spread.
Anybody that doesn't know, Marty's the one that Marty owns the 6. So yeah, she doesn't do anything like that. But yeah.
That was like a $40 buffet at Disney. No kidding. It was crazy. It was so good.
Yes. Yeah. So Saturday, some product and RV demos. I don't have specifics on that yet, but we are doing it. That's what I can tell you. And then that night, we're going to kick off our first family feud, actually friendly feud. Friendly feud. That's what we call it. Friendly feud. Yes. It's kind of like trivia, but for less smart people.
Okay.
That's why I like it.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun last year with that. My team did not win.
We did not. We had a lot of laughs.
We had a lot of laughs.
Yes.
It is fun. It's a great way to play trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. But yeah, and then so that's pretty much it that weekend. But that's good because a lot of the people that are coming are repeat campers. I think a lot of them know each other, so they're kind of creating that little, camping family.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a great weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great way to kick off the camping season.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But honestly, all of May and June, almost all the weekends in June, they're just packed full of awesome events.
Yeah.
So I'm excited and I'm already tired.
Scares me a little bit, but
I know, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody will be patient with us because some of the weekends are just like jam packed with.
Didn't we hire a professional this year to help us as an event coordinator?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. An activities coordinator. Yeah, we did. We did.
Fun facilitator.
Yes, we did. Oh, do you remember his name? Oh, it's Patrick.
I thought it was Kevin the Elf.
Yeah.
No, he might show up at some of your events randomly.
No, he will show up.
Susan just asked if Kevin the Elf will be making any appearances at the campground this year.
He may. He may.
I have some other costumes going too. So
okay.
Oh.
I'm just imagining somebody walking into the laundry room and Kevin
Oreos.
Sitting on the table in his elf
eating
costume.
Oreos.
Eating Oreos, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We had fun with that this winter.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Very
We'll
good.
have to definitely play up that a little bit more. But yeah, so that is a big announcement. Patrick is going to come on more of an official role at Happy Acres, and he's going to handle most of the activities and,
With Patty.
With Patty.
No, Patty and I are drinking margaritas. We talked about
I like how you think.
of course, with Patty.
Yes. Yep.
She's good with kids. That's why I have to have her with me.
Oh, goodness.
I think you guys are both good with kids.
Yeah. So, what was I going to say? I don't know. It'll come to me. It must not have been that important, but
That's right.
So
Yeah.
if nobody's having fun, it's my fault, I think is what you were going to
Yeah.
say.
no, people are going to have fun for sure.
We're gonna make
So,
sure we have fun. Dang
They're
it.
going to have fun or else.
so the next weekend after that is Mother's Day.
Okay.
And as always, moms get in free, like for visiting. There's no visitor fees. So we do that on Mother's Day and Father's Day. But Kelly from Good Times Horticulture is going to have a flower market
Ooh.
at the campground. So
Nice.
people can get fun stuff for their moms or themselves, whatever.
Right.
And we're hoping to try to talk him into doing that more often, not just one time. So we'll see. I'm trying to twist his arm a little bit. But yeah, definitely on Saturday of Mother's Day, there will be lots of flowers there to purchase.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That's going to
I
be
love
great.
flowers.
Yep. So that's probably about the last slow weekend we have got going on. After that, the 17th, so this is the weekend prior to Memorial Day,
Okay.
is Friends and Family Weekend. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Bonfire Friday night, cornhole tournament, and one of my favorite bands, local bands, Island Vibe, is going to be playing on Saturday
that's
night.
going to be great.
Yeah, at the pavilion. So that's kind of a cool big deal. But yeah, Friends and Family Weekend. So we'll probably throw in a few other little things in there. And I should tell you, if you guys go to the website and look at the calendar, am I talking really loud?
No, you're
No.
fine.
No?
Sounds
Okay.
good on our end.
If you do go look at the calendar, only the special events are on there right now. So our recurring events like cornhole and pool party, stuff like that, that stuff's not on there yet, but it is coming. Right now, we just wanted to focus on the big special events.
Sure.
Right.
So if you're really concerned about like, are we going to be playing cornhole that weekend? Just send me a message and I'll let you know. But likely we will play cornhole a lot because people like it for whatever.
And that's something we can set up even at the last minute.
Yeah.
We get a group of people that want to play.
Yeah.
It can happen pretty quick.
And I believe there's a new area this year for cornhole, right?
Yeah.
There will be. Yes.
Yeah, sure enough. Right next to the pavilion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Very cool. So the weekend after that's Memorial Day. That's probably enough said. We will have some things going on for that weekend, but I think that weekend might be full. Let me look. Same thing. I've got a few cabins and a couple 30 amp sites.
Wow.
Yeah. It's odd, last year we didn't sell cabins on the holidays very well either. So I don't know if people don't cabin camp on holidays or what. I don't know.
I think the word's still getting out.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So you have any comments, Patrick? You're really quiet.
I'm just taking it all in.
All right. So that takes us to the very end of May, beginning of June.
Right.
And Content Creators Camp Out.
That's right. This one I'm super excited about.
Yes, me too. I wish that I had Jonathan on speed dial or that I could have already taken his class that he's going to teach at this Content Creators Camp Out because I have some copyright questions.
Ooh.
But I'll wait.
Yeah. So this is going to be a great weekend. If you are a content creator, meaning you post videos on YouTube or you like to post to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or X, whatever they're calling it these days. Or maybe you're thinking you want to be a content creator, or maybe you have a small business and you want to learn how to promote it organically on social media. That's what the whole weekend's going to be about.
Yes.
And so we're lining up some guest speakers. We already have several lined up, including my friend Jonathan, who's on here tonight. Jonathan is a lawyer by trade, but he's also a content creator. So I have asked him, he's driving all the way up from North Carolina, and he's going to do at least one session, maybe a couple sessions for us, but one specifically on dealing with copyright, because when you're making content and you're using music, you can get a copyright strike. And if you get so many copyright strikes, you can actually lose your account. And so Jonathan's had to deal with a copyright strike personally. And so he learned quite a bit about how to deal with it with YouTube and all the procedures.
Yeah.
And by the way, he did nothing wrong. I should make it clear that somebody filed a false copyright claim against him. And so he'll be addressing that. I know I'm going to do a couple sessions, one on specifically analytics in YouTube, how to understand your analytics and what to look for. I know we have Corey, who's local, who's a professional videographer, going to do a whole session on how to film.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Michelle, his wife, is a professional photographer.
She actually has some cool stuff that you don't even know about yet. Because they're both content creators in addition to that stuff. So yeah, I think their sessions are going to be really cool.
Yep. And we're going to be adding more sessions with more. Plus, a lot of the weekend's going to be just networking with each other and having group discussions. And because one of the things I've learned over the years is when you can get a group of content creators together and just sharing and talking through things can really help you. So
yeah, for sure. So, so Susan said she wants to learn how to build a website for a YouTube channel. That's actually one that I could probably help with.
Yeah.
So,
that would be great.
Maybe
you could help clean mine up. Oh, that's right. I don't own it anymore. I forgot I sold it to Kevin.
That's right. We own the rights. That's right.
We are Patrick and Patty.
Jared, it's it starts on a Thursday, actually. So we'll have meet greet Thursday night, May 30th. And so then Friday and Saturday. So yeah, three days.
Yep.
2.5 days.
And are there still spots available in the campground for that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think the only weekends so far that are pretty full are Memorial Day and possibly 4th of July I know that one's getting pretty full. And then that very first Cinco de Mayo weekend, all the other weekends we still have availability. It's still pretty early in the year. So, yeah, we're trying to get the word out soon. So, we can get people booked.
Adam wants to know where we stayed in Key West.
We stay at our house. It's actually not in Key West. We're up about 24 miles on Summerlin Key. So yeah.
Mary's here.
Hi,
Mary.
Mary and Arnie. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
She's here. Hi, Glenn. And Rosebud Travels.
Yeah. We got a lot of.
We got the whole gang.
Hopefully you guys can see all the comments coming in too. So.
I can see them. I'm trying to concentrate and read them.
I know.
It's like
I'm trying to block the light with my head.
I know, me too. And trying to block the lights. Sorry about our crazy lights back here. We tried to fix them, but
it's all right. You're fine.
All right. So yeah, that was it. The content creator was that first weekend. That's kind of an overlap of the end of May, beginning of June. Let's see.
Yeah. So if any of you know of content creators, maybe some of your favorite channels that live in this area, if you know that they're always looking to network, let them know about this. They can go to camphappyacres.com and find the event. So
yeah,
to reach
on
out
the
to
main page, if you just scroll down about halfway on the main page, there's a whole section about special events, or up at the top under the play link, you can pull up special events under that link also, and it's in there. So if you want to read more about it and and book your site.
And what's great about it is the event itself is free. You just have to book a site or a cabin. And so
and we're holding the entry into the event for campers, people who are actually camping, until May 1st. And then after May 1st, if we still have seats available, because there are limited, then we will allow outside people to register. And I think it's $99 to register for the weekend. For an outsider, if you're not camping, right? But if you're camping, completely free. Yep. So, I mean, you can't beat that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
that's
right.
June, right?
All right. What's
Good way
next?
to kick off June.
Yeah. So the next weekend is going to be one of those weekends where we're all going to be really tired. So there's a lot going on. And there's also a package available that includes all of this stuff. So if you can buy some of them individually if you want, or you can get the whole package for the whole weekend, which saves you, I don't know, but I think like $75 or something like that. So, and it's fun stuff. Kelly's coming back and doing that planter class that we did last year. I'm so excited about that. So we're actually going to have 2 sizes. So if you don't want that massive one that we did last year, there's going to be a smaller one. So he's going to be there Saturday morning. We have a huge pool party going on that day that your host, Patrick and Patty, will be at. And then I don't know if anybody was there last year for Julia from Indy I just see her mom's on here, Jenny.
Yeah.
What is she? She my niece? Cousin. She's my cousin. I had to think about that. My dad has a lot of brothers and sisters, so I had to think about it. But she is an artist that lives in Indy, and she came up and did a wine glass painting class last year that everybody loved, and she's coming back. Oh yeah, there it is.
There's mine.
Yeah.
Patty made this last year.
Yep. So we are, oh yeah, she said cousin. We are, she's coming on that weekend. That night, we're going to have another class with her. But what's really cool then, I don't know, I know Brenda's online here. She did the Happy Paddling canoe trip with us last year, which was absolutely awesome and hilarious.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, so we're doing that on Sunday. And if you buy the package and you do all of this stuff on the weekend, then you can stay Sunday night for free. And so, yeah, you don't have to worry about, packing up or whatever. You can just go do the little canoe trip and come back and relax.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah. So that's that weekend. So you can, if you just want to plant flowers and that's all you're interested in, you can do that separately. And that event is actually open to the public. So if you're not camping, you can still register and come in and do that with Kelly. So I just love that event. That was so fun.
Could we get a group together? Could we get a group together that just wants to plant flowers in the kayaks while we're going down the river? In the canoes?
That sounds like an interesting activity. We'll get that planned.
Don't tip.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah. So, and same thing with the Find Your Crafty with Julia. That's also open to the public. So if people want to come in, they can bring a glass of wine and do some art.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So that's going to be a busy weekend. I'm glad I have my new event coordinator.
I'm already tired.
I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
I know. Brenda says she has a group ready to canoe.
She's getting her team around.
Yeah. Okay. The next weekend so Friday is National Bourbon Day, in case anybody wondered. I like bourbon, so I keep track of that. Oh, nice. So we're going to do the Booze Boats and Bonfires weekend.
Ooh.
And Friday night, the 6th is going to come out and do a bourbon tasting, which will be super fun. So that'll be for National Bourbon Day. And then on Saturday, Corey, who is also the content creator that's going to be doing a presentation at the camp out, has a tour business on Lake James. So we are also doing boat tours on the lakes.
Nice.
So yeah, and then we're having a bonfire that night. So that's your Booze Boats and Bonfires.
And if anybody watches one or both of our channels, both of us put out videos on Corey's boat tour business.
Yes. Yeah. And
so
Corey has a wealth of knowledge. And it was a little weird at first because I was like, how do you even know these things? But he researches, he looks for local facts and history and stories, and he talks to people and he gets all this crazy information. And so he takes his job serious.
Mm-hmm.
I think we learned a lot. I mean,
We
we've
did.
lived around there for a long time, and there's a lot of things we didn't know.
But what's
You
cool
know
about
what?
him is if you don't want to hear any of that crap, he will just shut up.
Turn the radio on.
Yep. So
Yeah, but I think there's good value in listening to him, because I tell you, my big takeaway from the day we went out was pay your contractor whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll put a curse on you and you'll die.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Remember
true.
that story?
right.
Yeah, you'll
That's right.
yeah, you'll learn
So,
that on the boat
Yes,
tour.
yes, you will.
I'm not cheating a contractor ever.
Oh my goodness. All right. So yeah, that's the booze boats and bonfire weekend. And I don't think any of those are open to the outside. I would have to double check my notes, but
Well, if you're not camping, then you're just not happy. So they should be there anyway.
that's right. That's right. So I'm going to skip a weekend because I don't have any crazy special events planned for the next weekend, but the last weekend in June. Yeah, I know. We're going to need to catch our breath. The last weekend in June is Josh Ayers, who is also another awesome local musician, is going to be at the campground along with the Whiskey Wagon on Saturday night, the 29th. So I'm excited about that. He played at our campground one time last year, but it was at a pool party during the day.
The grand opening pool party.
Yeah, it was. It was the grand opening pool party. So, and everybody loved him. They're like, have him come back, have him come back. But his schedule books out far, so I couldn't get him anymore last year. So this year, he's been booked with me now since like October.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm not going to miss out again. So yeah, he's booked for the 29th, along with the 6 Whiskey Wagon. Yeah. Oh, everybody's asking about my new RV.
Yeah. Gus, and now I don't know if you saw that. Gus says he loves a Happy Acres t-shirt that he got in the mail last month.
Oh,
And-
good.
And Gus, I don't know if you know this, but I shipped it to you. I am
He did.
the
Yes, he did.
And I'm just glad it actually got to you, because it was
Yes.
the first thing I ever shipped. So,
Yeah.
if
So
anybody
thank you for
wants
that,
Happy
Patrick.
Acres merch,
Looks like
they can go to the website,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So yeah, we do have a limited selection of Happy Acres merch on the website. If if you're dying to get that winter hat, because I know it's really cold up there. We have some cute hats, a few shirts, and I don't know, that might be it. But there's not a ton on there right now.
No, but we
Uh-oh.
do. I do have merch. I would be happy to ship out to anyone. So
Yep. So get online and get that bought. So we should probably address the RV.
yes,
We can
that
put out
that question,
the-
as I see it, there's a lot of people.
There's a
saying,
lot of people asking. So we'll just give you a little bit of what's going on, because we are going to we still have some videos to put out. So the short answer is we don't know. We didn't decide. And I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but we're confused. I don't know. We have seen everything on our list except for 2, which if you watched our Florida Super Show video, we told you which 2 we couldn't find. I mean, we haven't found them at any dealerships, not in the wild, and they weren't there at the show. So we're like, these clearly are not really available. So we just took them off the list. But yeah, we're working with some manufacturers to see, if they want to work with us. I don't know if they actually will, or if we're cool enough for them. I don't know, but we're still confused. Do you want to add to that?
No.
Thank you for your support.
It's
Yes.
tough.
It is
I
hard.
mean,
It is. There's a lot of things to consider.
There is a lot of things to consider, and it's a lot of money.
Yep.
And we were actually just talking today because a lot of why those RVs cost so much money is the like the outside mechanicals, the towing system, the suspension,
systems,
and
the
all
pin
that.
boxes.
Yeah, all that stuff, and solar, and we don't need any of that stuff. So I'm still kind of stuck on the tiny home idea. I don't know.
There you go. Yeah.
What's your thoughts? Oh, she said just choose one. Hush it,
Just
Aunt.
choose one.
Hush it, Aunt Ma'am. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, if somebody has like a crystal ball and knows the answer, you just let me know. But I mean, there's definitely ones that we've crossed off the list, and I know we haven't put videos out for everything yet. So we have it narrowed down to a couple.
I would say there's at least 2 that we really, really like.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're going to do a video and we'll tell you. So make sure if you don't already subscribe to our YouTube channel that you go do that.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Amy and Michael. Looking forward to seeing you guys at Cinco de Mayo too. This is going to be a fun weekend.
Mhm.
I believe they were there last. Were you guys there last year at Cinco de Mayo? I can't remember what weekend you were there, but for some reason I was thinking you were.
The heart wants what the heart wants. That's right. It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's tough. I mean,
It's a tough one.
so
Mhm. Mhm.
we should go ahead. I know we're only talking up through the end of June for activities, but we should probably mention there is a Travels with Delaney camp out planned for this year.
Yep.
And that will be in September.
Is it the 22nd?
20th, 21st, 22nd, maybe.
Let me make sure. It is the 20th through the 22nd. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I don't know if that's loaded yet for people to book or not, but
It is not.
Okay.
I'm working on it. So I will tell you, I did the activities a little different this year. It's all in a Google Calendar that it's connected to the website. So when you guys look at it, it just looks like a calendar. But it does take some time to get all of that stuff entered in there, because then I also have to link it to my website and my reservation system. So I'm not making excuses. I'm just not done yet.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But that way, if anybody is interested in coming to a Travels with Delaney camp out, you can mark your calendars. There's just the one this year, and it's that weekend, September 20th through 22nd.
Yes.
And it will be just like our other camp outs at Happy Acres. Friday night, we'll have a dessert party.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday night, we'll have catered food and live entertainment with Josh Ayers.
And then Sunday morning,
pancakes in a kilt. So.
It was a great time last year. It was a fun group. It's a great group.
That's really what it's about. It's not about the pancakes, the kilt, the food.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. It's just everybody comes together and time hanging out with each other. So
No, we had a great time meeting new people and seeing some old ones.
Oh yeah. So Amy, I do remember you and the Bavarian cream donuts. Yep, I remember. She says you might remember us because we are far and like all donuts. Yes, I remember.
That's right, because I remember Amy sitting in your RV, because that's when we thought we were buying a 2285 Lance, and then we couldn't get ours sold, and it got sold out. Well, I shouldn't say out from under us, but it got sold before we could sell ours. And so
yeah. And Jen, yes, there is major stuff going on Father's Day weekend. That's the booze boats and bonfire weekend. So bourbon tasting Friday night, Lake James boat tours on Saturday, and then a bonfire Saturday night. But you'll already be there, so.
Oh, and it's Sharon from New Zealand. She changed her screen name on us.
Yeah.
Dipping my toes. It's Sharon. Everybody, well, I should say everybody knows Sharon, but we all know Sharon.
Yeah. Yes. I hope your trip went well. I assume you're back in New Zealand now. Yeah. So she was ready to go off on her U.S. adventure
in a van.
In a van. That's right. We know what that's like, Sharon.
It was so awesome, Sharon, when you came. I mean,
it was neat.
Yeah, it was so nice meeting you in person. So it
Mm-hmm.
felt like we already knew you because of live streams and things like that. But yeah, hopefully your trip to America was everything you had hoped.
Yes. Also, I believe that I was the one that introduced Walmart
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. I mean,
You're welcome.
welcome to America, Walmart.
That's right. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
So, oh yeah, tiny home. Yeah.
And here's the thing, even though I know we're not in a place yet to announce specific dates, like July is going to be awesome because you always have the 4th of July. It's going to be fun for us. So we haven't been home for a 4th of July.
Yeah. Balloons Aloft.
And then Balloons Aloft, which is the hot air balloon event in Angola.
Oh, and I mean, I did kind of semi-announce it on social media, but 2 years ago, we had some balloonists stay at the campground, and they actually did
just a display.
No, they
launched.
They launched
Yeah,
from the campground, but they do it super early in the morning. So FYI, if you want to see it, you got to set your alarm. But yeah, they're coming back. So they're going to come back. Ballooning is very weather dependent. So they said that they will, if, as long as conditions are right, they're going to do another launch from the campground, and they're going to do kind of a meet and greet. It has to be during the week, like on Wednesday or Thursday. So this might be something that's more for seasonal campers that are there, or or campers that want to camp during that time.
Sure.
But they're going to do a meet and greet so people can ask questions. They'll probably have the basket there so people can get up close and look at it and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so they're coming back. We're super excited about that. So it's announced. It's not on the calendar yet, though.
Right.
And then Christmas in July is an annual event at Happy Acres. And I have to tell you, we had so much fun last year.
With that, yeah. We're up in our game.
I still use my dish towels and hot pads that I got from you guys on the White Elephant gift exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we did?
Yeah.
We swapped it.
I don't even remember. So. All right.
Yeah, we got to up our game. Yeah,
I know.
Looks like we need a 2285.
Apparently, all the cool people have
Jim
them.
said all the cool people have a 2285. I guess that's.
Lance,
was that one of the ones that we videoed?
We went in one.
No, you videoed a 2075, and you did a 1985, which was our model.
Yeah.
The 2285 is very similar to ours, except it's a little bit longer. You get a separate bedroom, like a true bedroom, and then you either get 2 swivel chairs or a couch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was why we thought that's what we were going to buy back in May.
And then we changed our mind.
Well, we didn't really change our mind. It got changed for us because we had an opportunity to buy a 22 model year at basically the dealer cost. We just couldn't get ours sold before she sold it. And I wasn't willing to buy a second trailer in
Well, we're already at 2 and we're looking at 3. So
I know.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, you two were not a real help because if I remember, you were both like, "Oh yeah, just go ahead and buy it. We'll help you out."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
now we're ready for you to buy the adventure van so we can go adventure vanning together.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, oh my God.
2 couples,
she's never
4 dogs. What could go wrong?
No, yeah. What could go wrong with that?
You need us to stay in our 5th wheel. So if we travel together, you have a place to come hang out when the weather's not nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rain days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that reminds me, if you guys don't follow us on YouTube, we have been documenting all of our adventures since we left whenever we left November. So sometimes it's funny.
I think they're good.
I tell you what, and honestly, I will just say, I've said it, I think, to you already, but I say it every Sunday morning when we watch her videos. I say to Patty,
wow.
I just go, wow, I can't believe how good she's gotten at storytelling and video editing. And, from a year ago at this time, you had never made anything. We definitely need to re-record your channel trailer that when you guys get home, because that first video the two of you ever recorded, you were so nervous. And now you're just so natural on camera.
Oh, yes.
This is the face
awesome.
of
In fact,
Yeah.
honestly, do I not say this, that your videos are better than my videos
says it all the time.
in terms of travel videos. You just do such a great job with the way you edit and the music you put to it. And part
I
of it
also
is
take way too long to do it. So
well,
I have to get faster.
right. And that comes with time. But no,
Yeah.
your videos have been great. I think people are enjoying them. I know we are.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
So
Love them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
they're not as fun as mine, where we go out and sample old fashions, like 4
No.
different ones. at
I
one
was a little
time.
jealous about that for sure.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I wouldn't have been sharing any of mine with you. We would have both had our own.
Well,
It's been a fun night.
That's right. It was is your nephew you were sharing it with.
Yeah.
yeah. It was a low budget on that video. I couldn't afford 2. I mean, that one was $26.50, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's the worst
That is
one.
And it was
crazy.
the worst one.
Yeah. So I have to decide what I want to do down here in the Keys, because we're going to be down here for 2 months. And I feel like the things you should do in the Keys has been done 1,000 times. So I'm not sure how I can do it differently to.
Let's take the boat out, run it aground, and try to have to camp out for 3 days
No, let's not do
behind
that.
some island somewhere.
Hey,
Let's not do
Gilligan?
Yeah, do like a Gilligan remake in the Keys.
Don't
Yeah.
be encouraging, Patty.
I mean, I would. I've sunk a boat before.
We've
so.
sunk a boat twice here.
Have you?
Really?
Yeah. That's a story for some old fashioned night.
I
And
want
a
to hear
bonfire.
And a
I was gonna say,
bonfire.
I almost sunk a
We almost sunk
pontoon,
one.
and I didn't even know that was possible.
No, I didn't.
I
I
didn't
didn't
either.
know it was either. So you win.
Oh my goodness.
It was but then we found out later that we could have just stood up.
Yeah, we were out in the
Causeway.
the
Hey,
intercoastal causeway down at
Ocean
Ocean City,
City.
Maryland, and had too many people on a pontoon,
Yeah.
and it literally nosedived. And
Oh my gosh.
but later when we got in, they were like, "Oh, you would have been
You could've
fine. It's
just stood
actually
up.
so shallow
It's
out
low
there. You
tide
probably
right now.
yeah,
You
it's low. It
could've
was
stood
low
up.
tide. You couldn't
I'm
probably
like,
just.
I thought we were going.
I thought we were
like,
going to die.
like Titanic.
I mean, our boat sunk at the dock, so there's that.
Whoa!
Oh.
Twice.
Yeah, we had to wing on that trip. I kept
Just in
her out of
case
the water.
anybody wanted to know, ocean boating is different than lake boating.
Oh yeah.
Nose
We
out.
learned
When
that
you
the hard
nose
way.
out. That was an expensive lesson.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
and I can do. I just saw the comment about the smoked old fashions.
Yep.
I can make smoked old fashions now because thanks to both Patty and Jonathan. I don't know if Jonathan's still on here. I actually own 2 smokers
Yes, you do.
to make old fashions. Jonathan, I never told you the story, but the day your gift arrived, which was before Christmas,
Yes.
I was so excited. And I'm like, Patty, look what Jonathan sent me. It's a smoker. And I'm just all excited. And she's like, oh. I realized, I said, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? And she's like, well, Jonathan ruined it. I bought one for you. That was supposed to be your Christmas gift. So Jonathan, Patty was kind of mad at you for like a week. But I
Yeah,
never
you
told
should probably
that.
check with wives on that kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah. So, but I talked Patty into keeping it so I could have one for the RV. So I have Jonathan's here at the house and Patty's is in the RV. So
There you
I
go.
can bring the house one to Happy Acres. We can have 2 of them smoking.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was well planned.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid. No, we're not doing that video.
Dad says he tried to kill us. Yeah, my dad
Yeah.
and Marilyn were on the boat with us out there in Ocean City when that thing, they were in the front, if I remember right.
She was up with me.
Yeah. And I'm
They
like,
would've
everybody
sunk
to the
if
back,
it
everybody to
hit
the back.
bottom.
No, I'm telling you, boat sunk is maybe one of the most heart-wrenching things I've ever seen. I stayed in the bedroom for 2 days and didn't come out except to go to the bathroom, and I just cried. That was like I couldn't even come out of the bedroom. It was the most. I'm gonna find pictures and share them. I'm gonna post it on social media. So make sure you guys look on social media tomorrow. I'm posting my sunk boat picture.
Wow. How did it sink? Like what caused the boat to sink?
I think the first time we came in and we were we had the stern out to the waves, out to the ocean, and it was really windy
A
and
storm
stormy,
came in.
and the
Okay.
waves were splashing over the back, and eventually the battery just died. The bilge pump couldn't keep up, and the battery died, and
Okay.
down it went. So we pumped it back up, turned it around, charged the batteries, everything was good. And we said, well, we're good. And
But it was still storming.
About
raining.
9:00 that night, Angie said, will you go out and just look one more time just to make sure? I'm like, it's fine, but I'll look. And I went out there and it was on the bottom. This time deeper. The tide was in, engines were underwater.
Fun times.
So we went to bed.
It's only money.
We thought we were going to have to buy that pontoon, but it didn't. Yeah, it worked out. Not like that. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So sunk boat pics tomorrow, so you guys can feel my pain.
So does anybody have questions
Yes.
for any of us? Now's a good time. I think we went through all the activities we're going to talk about tonight, I think.
So.
Yeah.
So if anybody has specific questions, I know the big question was the RV. We can't really answer that one.
So I gave you a non-answer.
We talk about it every day. We're trying to figure out which direction we're going to go.
Right.
We have all the information.
Oh, Jane and Dexter. How's Jane and Dexter getting?
Oh, should we go get them?
Yeah.
So when we first started the live stream, the puppies were talking to each other.
Yeah.
Because they could hear each other, but they didn't know where it was coming from. So they were all barking like crazy. So we put them away.
These guys were so excited this morning when Jane and Dexter came on TV, and
they were trying to look and keep watching.
Kept watching for them. And
yes.
Looks like
So I
Dexter's
have to get it on video. I'm going to get it on video one of these times. Dexter is so funny. When he wants something and you're not really paying attention to him, he'll chomp his teeth together and like it looks like he's barking, but nothing comes out, and he like clicks his teeth. Come here, Dex. Come here.
It's the boat for sale, Glenn.
Glenn wants to know if your boat's for sale.
You're gonna laugh, but we actually ended up selling that boat. We got it out and freshened the engine back up, and we sold the boat for just as much as we paid for it. So it actually wasn't a horrible deal in the end.
There's Dex. Where's Janie?
Look at
You see
Dexter,
Dexter?
how big he's getting.
Wow,
Guys.
Dexter's really grown.
Oh my goodness.
He looks big because he's so close.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cute. Look
There's
at
Jane.
Jane. Hi, Jane.
There's the puppies, the crazy
Well, I
puppies.
know you guys, whenever you go to a campground, you know, like in your videos, you always talk about something you never want to do, and then something you want to steal, but not literally steal. You know,
Right.
Is there anything after traveling 8,000 miles? Is there anything where you definitely know you're quote stealing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I mention one?
Yeah.
One is like the check-in board, the after-hours check-in. The way we do it now, it's kind of confusing. We kind of tack them up on the wall of the side of the office. But we've seen these boxes right alongside the driveway where you come in at most of these campgrounds, and all the reservations are under glass and it's lit up really nice. And
Oh, nice.
so we're definitely going to build some kind of after-hour check-in box that is
Try to make
way
it
easier to understand.
better
Right.
process.
Nice.
Yeah.
Assuming
Yeah,
it's
you know, I have a whole list of stuff, but I really liked the KOA we went to in Tucson. Had these awesome fire pits, like group fire pits, where anybody could use them, and they were just on at night. They must have been on a timer.
Just
or something.
gas fired.
Yeah. So I think something like that up by the pool would be really cool.
Yeah, those are nice when we've stayed at places that have those. You know, they're just like a community fire pit on a timer and gas. And they're just nice because if you just want to go up and sit by a fire for a little while, maybe you don't want to, you know, go to the trouble of lighting one. And
I think
anything from Graceland. Patty wants to know if you stole anything from Graceland or if you just had something stole at Graceland.
It's pretty bad.
I tried something everywhere.
They had the cool ice machines there, and they had the heat in the bathroom. That was the first time that I realized that. I mean, heat's pretty important in a bathroom when you're taking a shower. So we may have to try to figure something out for early season and late season at our campground. Make the bathrooms a little more comfortable.
No, but I did get you a present, Patty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just haven't sent it yet, so I'm sorry. You're gonna get a really late Christmas present.
Do I need to say thank you? Thank you very much.
Huh?
I need to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, Mary, it's still the same slogan, Camp Happy.
Yep.
That's not changing.
Mm-mm.
Mary wanted to know if we were having a new theme this year.
No, but all the designs will be different. So like all these ones you see us having retired,
Vintage.
they're vintage.
You have to put those on eBay.
Yeah,
Right.
vintage.
Patty and fashion.
Patty and
Yeah.
fashion.
No, Gus, we are not going to the Alliance rally. In fact, it sold out so quick. We didn't even try though,
Yeah.
because Patty's still in school when it's going on,
Yeah.
which meant I would have been over there by myself. And so I just, I didn't want to go by myself. So no, unfortunately we won't be at the Alliance rally,
No, I'm working.
but
Fire pit in the bathroom, Glenn?
There you go.
that would be kind of that would be
Interesting.
that would be something I've never
That
seen.
would be different.
Put a
Yeah.
fireplace in the bathroom.
Fireplace, one of those electric ones you just hang on the wall.
Yeah.
A fireplace in the bathroom.
A soaking tub and a reading
Oh,
lamp.
yeah.
Yes.
And a bourbon dispenser for Patrick's old fashions.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Liking it.
Now,
Now you're speaking my
are
language.
you changing the? I probably shouldn't just throw things out
Yes,
on
what are you
live
doing?
stream, but I remember a discussion about the laundry room with the quarters. Are you changing those from quarters this year to credit card, or are they going to stay quarters?
They'll still take quarters, but we're going to put it. That's one of the things I'm stealing. There's an app that you can use, and it works at a lot of different campgrounds
Okay.
or anywhere there's a laundromat, and you just somehow, I don't know, Bluetooth, whatever. I don't know that stuff, but it can connect. So you put money in the app, and then you connect.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. So, but like a change machine is, have you ever looked how much those cost? They're an astronomical.
Are they okay?
Yes. I mean, we would have to do laundry for 10 years just to pay back the
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
change machine. So the app worked really well when I used it at a couple campgrounds, and
Nice.
but you can still use quarters.
It'd be less expensive just to have free laundry after the office closes if you couldn't get quarters.
Yeah,
as opposed
no
to buying
kidding.
the machine.
Then opposed to
There'd be a
getting,
line at
There
the
would be a
laundry.
line. You got to
yeah.
have a sign up or a raffle or something.
Hey, John and Susan from Minnesota's in the house.
Hi. And I said,
Oh, they vote for the tiny house.
hi, Tara.
Oh, you guys are building one? She said-
Yeah.
He said he could offer advice. Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're building. They built their place up
yeah.
on their lake there,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
it looks gorgeous what they're doing.
Yeah.
Jim, I'm not even going to comment about me making you a Manhattan in the bathroom. At least not online. Maybe in private. So. Oh, Jim actually did say the app is the way to go. Their local laundromat went to that system. It's way easier.
Yeah.
We used it at a couple of parks.
Yeah.
Now, is that expensive to get the equipment to do the app?
No, it's actually already set
Our
up.
machines are
The
set up.
machines are set
Oh,
up.
they are. Oh,
It's
nice.
kind of like we just have to turn it on, but the company takes a percentage of the money. So, I mean, it does cost something, but
Maybe
whatever.
we should make that one happen during Christmas in July.
Kevin, could
oh,
you
an elf bathroom attendant.
Bathroom attendant. Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
that's not going to happen.
I heard that.
here?
Hey, Phil and Judy. You guys haven't got to meet our friends
Look
Phil
on
and
the
Judy.
bathroom shelf.
We're
This party's going downhill fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get Phil and Judy up to Happy Acres because so Phil and Judy
Can you
are
bring-
still.
Can you bring does he have the lobster?
Oh, Larry the Lobster.
Larry the
Yeah, you can bring
Lobster.
Larry the Lobster with him. Phil and Judy are still in a tab 320, which is smaller than the 400 because Phil can't tow anything bigger. But most people would just go buy a bigger tow vehicle. But Phil bought a lifetime warranty on his minivan, and he's not picking it up until they will not cover it anymore. So Judy is stuck in the 320.
Yeah.
Funny.
True story.
True story.
I didn't even know they sold lifetime warranties, but Phil got one.
Probably the only one ever.
Yeah. Oh boy, Dad, that probably
That's
isn't a
probably
pretty.
not good.
He says he has this on his 75-inch TV. That can't be a pretty picture.
Oh,
Lordy.
Yeah,
all right.
Phil.
Well,
Phil and
you
Judy
people
were-
better be coming to some of these events. Hopefully, I see your faces there.
Yeah, so many of you we've met or or have been at Happy Acres, and so yeah, it'll be fun having people come back, and
Hmm.
I think it's going to be a good season. It's hard to believe that we are less than what?
Angie just counted the other day how many days.
81 days tomorrow.
81 days till
Yeah,
You'll
opening
get an
day.
email.
Yeah.
Yeah, I scheduled an email out to go out tomorrow, so I was counting as 81 days tomorrow.
We'll be
Crazy.
back in just not long at all, 50 days or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we'll be back in about 50
Beginning
days.
of
and
April.
be installing some disc golf goals and basketball hoop and more gravel and
Yeah.
have you been out there? There's more roads going in out there.
Yes. We drove on one of the new roads.
Did you?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we
Well,
tried out the one from down below, the new one you put in.
Yeah, how's that work?
Worked good. You got us out of there.
Did what it was supposed to do.
You
It
made
laid
it
there.
home, obviously. so-
It did what its purpose was.
All right.
I don't know that I can actually make that cut with fifth wheel, but the car, it did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the whole idea was just to give another way kind of out of that area.
Yeah.
It seems like that only having one road in and out made a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by having a separate way, I think it'll be maybe relieve some of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And yeah, we,
Mhm.
and the campground's looking great considering it's, just February. There were a few limbs down
Just
in
very
one
few.
area, but very few this year so
It looks
far.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Mhm.
So
No worries.
yeah,
Well,
we're
we're
excited.
excited
We,
about
since we're kind of taking over the activities, we're bringing an activity with us this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we were cleaning out the closet. We own a Wii,
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we were planning to have some Wii game
like
weekends.
bowling tournaments.
Yeah,
I
like
thought
a
you were
bowling.
going to see Twister.
No, Patty's legs too bad to be
I
playing
can't do that
Twister. So
anymore.
Oh my
no,
God.
we were gonna sell the Wii on eBay, and I said let's take it to Happy Acres, hook it up, and
That'd be great. We'll find
I don't know if you guys have ever played a Wii, but you can do
Yeah, I
it.
had a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were Patty and I were bowling
We
the
were
other
bowling.
night,
Mhm.
and so
Were you really?
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked
Yeah.
about putting a big TV in the pavilion up there. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
something like that would work.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
perfect. And the only thing was every time we'd go to roll, Truman and Bess thought we were throwing
Throwing
something
something.
and would run to the TV. I thought they were
We're
gonna.
lose the TV. Yeah.
There's a bunch of conversation going on. I feel like I missed it. So somebody thinks Jim's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is funny. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well,
All right, well, I don't see any other
Yeah.
questions, so
no questions. I guess everybody knows which weekend they're coming then.
I'll be there with the party hat on.
there you go. Well, thanks for taking time to do
Yeah.
this tonight, because I know we've had a lot of people asking questions about, what's going on at Happy Acres this year, and I just thought, well, this would be a good way to do it.
Yeah. We probably should do this again once I get the rest of the activities in there too. So
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So
You put out a lot of information on social media too. So through Instagram, I think people could be kept up to date.
yeah.
yep. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing. If you
It's
just
not
go,
really-
you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, you're on YouTube, lots of ways to say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in and listening to us laugh.
yeah, it's been fun tonight. We haven't
Yeah.
done this in a while, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun to get the Leonids to come to Indiana. That would be great.
I know. Well, the Leonids will probably come to
I mean, to the
Indiana, but I don't
campground.
think we can afford them at the campground.
Dang it.
There's a few too many people on that stage to.
Yeah.
We have a better chance of getting off kilter.
Ooh.
So
I'd do that. You could join them with your kill.
with my kilt. I know.
There you go.
All right.
Legs.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
And
Yes, thank you.
we'll see everybody soon.
Yep, we'll see you.
All right.
Thank
Good
you guys.
night.